In the NFL, being the top seed can really be a huge advantage. After all, 3 of the New England Patriots' 5 Super Bowl championships came as the top seed in the AFC. It's so much easier to win a pair of home games to get to the Super Bowl, but sometimes the top seed fails to even win one playoff game. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we present the top 10 NFL number 1 seeds that were one and done. And a big shout out to Gustavo Rico for suggesting this list. We do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, 2000 Tennessee Titans. The Titans led the NFL with a 13-3 record, with quarterback Steve McNair leading the way. The defense allowed just 11.9 points per game, second best in the NFL. Tennessee got to host the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round of the playoffs. Sadly for the Titans, Baltimore's defense was even more suffocating, allowing just 10.3 points per game. The Ravens shocked the Titans 24-10, eliminating the first seed en route to winning their first ever Super Bowl. Number 9, 2007 Dallas Cowboys. Tony Romo took full advantage of being the Cowboys starter for a full season. He was one of the 13 Cowboys to make the Pro Bowl, a list that also included star tight end Jason Witten and controversial wide receiver Terrell Owens. Dallas went 13-3 for the top record in the NFC. They met their rivals, the New York Giants, in the divisional round, a team Big D beat twice in the regular season. But Eli Manning and his Giants shut down Dallas's offense, and Romo's relationship with Jessica Simpson was blamed for the Cowboys' one-and-done playoff performance. Number 8, 2010 Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan broke out with an MVP-like season, tossing 3,705 yards and 28 touchdowns, while the Falcons' defense allowed just 18 points per game. This offense featured a 1,000-yard rusher in Michael Turner, a top-notch wide receiver in Roddy White, and the greatest tight end ever in Tony Gonzalez. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they had to meet the red-hot Aaron Rodgers and his Green Bay Packers in the divisional round. The Pack came into Atlanta and crushed them with a 48-21 victory, as Ryan's 2 interceptions doomed the Falcons. Number 7, 2005 Indianapolis Colts. Led by star quarterback Peyton Manning, the Colts finished with a league-best 14-2 record and were second in scoring offense with 27.4 points per game. Furthermore, their underrated defense allowed just 15.4 points per game, good enough for second in the NFL. Running back Ed Garin James had 1,506 rushing yards, while Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne caught over 1,000 receiving yards each. But the Pittsburgh Steelers' stingy defense and underrated offense led by Jerome "the Bus" Bettis shocked the Colts in the 2005 divisional round with a 21-18 victory. That was thanks to Mike Vanderjagt shanking a 46-yard field goal as time expired. Number 6, 2016 Dallas Cowboys. Man, where do we start? Flashy rookie running back Ezekiel Elliott. How about the impressive rookie season from Dak Prescott? And you know how this offense had Dez Bryant too, right? Those 26.3 points per game from their well-rounded offense made Big D seem destined for the Super Bowl. But of course, Aaron Rodgers and the Pack came into Jerry's world and shocked them with a 34-31 victory on a last-second field goal by Mason Crosby. Dallas appears twice on this list, meaning most of America is pretty happy, we assume. Number 5, 2012 Denver Broncos. It was the Broncos' first year with quarterback Peyton Manning at the helm, and the Sheriff delivered. That's what 4,659 passing yards and 37 touchdowns will do for you. Denver scored 481 points in the regular season, which was second to most in the NFL. Their elite defense led by Von Miller also allowed just 18.1 points per game, good for 4th in the league. The Broncos owned the top seed in the AFC with a 13-3 record. Sadly, they were one of the 4 playoff victims in Ray Lewis's final ride with the Ravens, losing 38-35 in overtime of the divisional round. Number 4, 1996 Denver Broncos. This was the year John Elway was supposed to finally win the Super Bowl. He had one of his best seasons with 3,328 passing yards and 26 touchdowns, while running back Terrell Davis rushed for 1,538 yards and 13 touchdowns. Denver led the AFC with a 13-3 record, and they met the Jacksonville Jaguars, who were in their second year of existence in the AFC divisional round. It was the Jaguars who came out on top with a 30-27 victory. At least Denver won the Super Bowl the next 2 seasons, though. Number 3, 2010 New England Patriots. After an inconsistent performance during the 2009 season, the Patriots came into 2010 with a bang. Tom Brady took home the MVP honors with 3,900 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, and just 4 interceptions. New England led the league with a 14-2 record. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis was a 1,000-yard rusher. Wes Welker was Wes Welker, and New England's 32.4 points per game were tops in the NFL. The Patriots beat 6 playoff teams in the regular season too. Only Mark Sanchez and the New York Jets of all teams came into Gillette Stadium and shocked the Patriots with a 28-21 victory. Yep, Sanchez beat Brady in a playoff game. You heard that correctly. Number 2, 2006 San Diego Chargers. The Chargers were powered by league MVP LaDainian Tomlinson, whose 28 rushing touchdowns and 31 total touchdowns were an NFL record. The Chargers went 14-2, carrying the league's best offense into the playoffs. But despite having quarterback Phillip Rivers, LT, and a standout tight end in Antonio Gates, the Chargers flopped in the divisional round. Missed field goals and fumbles proved costly, and the New England Patriots sent the Chargers home with a 24-21 victory. And number 1, 2011 Green Bay Packers. Just a year after winning the Super Bowl, the Packers looked even more dominant than ever before. Aaron Rodgers took home the MVP with 4,643 passing yards and 45 touchdowns. Green Bay scored a whopping 35 points per game, and the Packers cruised through the regular season with a 15-1 record. Their first playoff game against the 9-win New York Giants seemed real easy, except the G-men's pass rush got to Rodgers and completely shut down the high-flying Packer offense. The Giants left Lambeau Field with a 37-20 victory before winning Super Bowl 46 against the New England Patriots 3 weeks later. Who do you think is the greatest number 1 seed to go one and done in the playoffs? Join us in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.